Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom review. See by the title below, yes, this is on episode 3 of Fate Apocrypha, and once again, honestly, another pretty damn awesome, enjoyable episode. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, there was so many crazy shit that happened in this episode that I am so hyped up to see the rest of the season. Like, I've already been enjoying the first 2 episodes. This episode right here is just like, with the mixture of new, our main character being introduced, crazy action in here as well, more info on some of the servants, and then a damn cliffhanger that's literally got me super excited. I don't know what to say besides awesome episode. Please, I want more already. I need more Fate Apocrypha. It's pretty crazy, you know? At first, I thought, I wonder if this is going to be able to kind of stay up to the standard of how I felt about Fate Zero and, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, because I absolutely love those animes. I love those series and everything, but those are made by Ufotable. So I was wondering, how is this going to do? How is this going to do with it not being Ufotable, especially with the action? But honestly, so far it's been pretty damn good. Beginning of the episode, we get finally introduced to our main character, who is of course the homunculus. Sure, the very beginning, if you want to talk about that part, was still more weird stuff going on between Astolfo and his master. Almost, you heard that, I was like, his master, pretty much, because I gotta keep reminding myself that Astolfo is a guy. That is a trap. If you like traps, if you like guys, that is absolutely fine then. But me, I like girls. Yeah, quote that if you want. But pretty much, like, honestly, there's so many moments in this damn episode that had me like, nope, remember, that is a trap. That is a guy. That is not a girl. Keep reminding yourself that. But it's so hard considering there's so many cute moments that literally Astolfo like looked cute and was acting cute, and there was like oh my gosh, what the hell? Can you please stop doing that? Please, And it starts off pretty much with Astolfo walking down the hallway, and guess who he finds? Sorry, guess who he finds? Yep, there's our main character, the homunculus. Still do not know his name. They do not. I guess maybe he makes up his own name later on. I'm not too sure on that. But pretty much finds him. He says, "Help me!" Literally instant response. Okay, picks him up, walks down the hallway. Some of the servants come by and like, "Oh, have you seen a homunculus that have escaped the lab and everything?" Immediate nope. And of course, for some reason, like, I had to literally just like face palm completely. Like, are you kidding me? The servant's just like, oh, okay. Even though Astolfo, it's right on his shoulder. How can you not see that? But I guess ranking and everything, they're servants. So even though they can see that, they still will. If Astolfo says something, then they just gotta follow it. Even though obviously that is a huge lie that you can obviously see, but I don't know. Now everyone's looking for, the casters looking for where the heck this homunculus went, when it's actually like right in Chiron's room or whatever. I think that's Chiron's room. That's why he went to Chiron. Dang it, see, I gotta keep catching myself. It's so hard sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie. But it was interesting. Like, I guess that would make sense. Chiron would be the best person out of everyone, out of all the other servants, that would be the most kind of accepting of this fact, and would be like, yeah, I'll protect him, I'll let him stay in here, So it was interesting to see and learn a little bit of course, this, our main character. We don't really know much about him yet. It's pretty much, I was going to say it's him taking his first steps, but yeah, that's literally what it is. He's literally taking his first steps. As you can see, he could barely walk, but I'm guessing somewhere along the way, right now at this moment, it's kind of him contemplating, like, what is he going to do with his life? He's only got 3 years to live. That really does suck, but that's pretty much what it is, But somewhere along the way, I'm guessing he's going to meet up with Ruler. I'm not too sure how, I'm not too sure when, but that's probably when we're going to get more info on him, along with more info on Ruler as well. Because in this episode, we did get to see Ruler. We did get to see Joan of Arc, and we actually got to see her in her armor and everything, which is pretty damn badass, with her flag and everything. And unfortunately, of course, we did not get to see much battle. Karna does, of course, attack her. But, of course, Siegfried, along with his irritating ass master, that guy still, like, I really want him to die. But the sad thing is, it's kind of a spoiler, but we already all know from what we saw in the first episode is Siegfried is still there, which means probably his master is still alive, unfortunately. So it kind of spoils us with that. But I mean, you see who's still alive. You see some of these people still alive fighting in that first episode. So it kind of spoils you already. But it's one of those things where you see that happen in the very beginning of the first episode. And you know that's going to happen later on in the season. But still, it's still pretty awesome to see the journey towards that point, you know? So I'm definitely excited to see how all of that is going to happen. But I really do wish that, you know, Siegfried's master would die, because he's really irritating, honestly. Him full on going over Ruler like, hey, yeah, let's do this, 2v1, let's go. And Ruler's like having none of that. She's pretty much just like, no, I'm just an observer. I'll just watch this from the side. I won't interfere, don't worry. And he's like, huh, wait, what? Like, I was like, ha, yeah, obviously Ruler is not going to be joining your side just because you went and helped her, you know? Then, of course, huge action. Pretty damn crazy fight, honestly. It's probably bad for me to do this, but I'm comparing it to how Ufotable did with the action in, you know, Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works and Fate Zero. And obviously Ufotable is still on a whole nother level. The choreography with them and just the camera angles, everything combined to make their action scenes usually look just so awesome. But I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed the action that we had in this episode. The battle between Karna and Siegfried was pretty damn explosive, to say the least. And even though it didn't have the crazy choreography, and even though it wasn't as, you know, long as a battle would be with Ufotable doing it, it was honestly still pretty damn hyped up and still pretty crazy. And like, even with it being short, it's actually a good thing that it's short, because when they do end up fighting each other again, it's going to be even more hyped up since, you know, how we already saw the battle happen right here. I don't really know much about Karna, so maybe we'll learn more about him later, because we did actually get to see, during the fight, we got to see some of Siegfried's backstory, which was actually pretty interesting, because I actually don't know much about him either. And I honestly feel so sorry for him. He's, like he said, he's a real hero and everything. He's just helped. If anyone, you know, pretty much asked for something, he helped them. He killed the dragon. After that, people asked him to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that. And he literally, like he said, he's pretty much just something to, you know, grant people's wishes. And it's honestly so sad and lonely. Like, in the end, his best friend, or not his best friend, but one of his friends pretty much tells him that the kingdom wants him dead. And he said, okay, that's fine, and let them kill him. What the heck, man? That is honestly, that is so depressing, that his whole life was helping all these people, and in the end they want him to die, and he still complied with them. Like, holy shit, dude. Is there nothing, you know, like, even like how he said, he doesn't know what he wants in life. He doesn't know what he wants as a wish. And I'm guessing that along the way throughout this season, that's where he's going to figure it out slowly and slowly, because even now he doesn't know. His master, of course, was getting super pissed off at him in the last episode, but I mean, Siegfried can't say what he doesn't know at the moment. He really doesn't know what he wants, what his wish is. I don't know if I'm guessing it wouldn't be to, like, change how everything happened, because it seemed like he really wanted to just keep continuing to grant those people their wishes and everything. But honestly, it seemed so sad and lonely. Like, it was honestly depressing to see how he went from being a hero and saving these people and helping every single person with their little wishes and everything, to the point where they wanted him dead, and even then he still complied with it. Like, jeez, that guy, honestly, I don't know how you would be like that. Like, I can't believe that even with the death, you know, them saying, you know, the kingdom wants you dead, he would go ahead and say, okay, let's do it then. I thought that would be at least the point where you're like, okay, you know what? No, what? Why? I've been helping everyone all along, but I don't know. It's really confusing, because we don't really know much of, you know, of his personalities besides that point. So it should be interesting to see later on in the future episodes, if as we gain more and more with his character, as he develops more and more. So definitely a good introduction, a little intro into his life and everything. It definitely makes you really interested to learn more about him. At least that's how I feel, you know. But after the crazy action scene, of course, still gotta say, Shido, the priest guy, I still do not know what the hell he's trying to go for. Obviously, he said, you know, he's the one who sent Karna after Ruler. I don't know why I guess he just doesn't want Ruler to interfere with any of his, I don't know, plans that are probably not, you know, fair of the sort. So I don't know what he has planned, what's going on with him. And like I said in the last episode, I'm still not too sure if he's got any connection with, Kotomine Kide from the original Fate Stay Night and everything. But I'm still wondering, like, what does he have planned? Obviously, I think his name was Cisco, and of course, Mordred do not trust him. So there's got to be something going on there. And it's pretty crazy when you think that you're not trusting the people that's on your side. Everyone on, the Red Faction, they seem to be, Red Faction? Black Faction, sorry, completely getting mixed up and everything. Everyone on the Black Faction seem to be, sure, Siegfried's Master's an ass and everything, but they seem to be on the same page. They seem to be ready all together as a team kind of thing. While obviously the only people we've seen, the Masters at least for, the Red Faction, Cisco doesn't trust, Shido, and we have not seen any of the other Masters at all yet, which also brings to the point where at the very end, when we see this huge cliffhanger with Spartacus rushing down, not being controlled at all, where the hell is his master? The whole time I'm like, wait a minute, does he not have a master or something? Or the people that we saw Shido with, like, talking to when he sent Karna, like, are those the other masters? I'm still kind of confused on that point, as we have not seen any of the, Red Faction's masters yet, besides, of course, Shido and Cisco? I don't know, whatever his name. I'm going to keep just murdering his name, just butchering his name. That's why I meant murdering. What the hell? Butchering his name until I guess someone, corrects me, I guess, But yeah, pretty much after that, all that stuff that happened, we got a little bit more info as well on more of the Black Faction, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I did enjoy it. It was pretty nice to see, Frankenstein is honestly super adorable and cute as well. And, her master was like asking, pretty much like, what do you want? What is your wish? We got a little bit, of course, the story of Frankenstein, to which everyone really, most people do know already. Of course, it's switched around with Frankenstein being a girl, obviously. But pretty much, Frankenstein's wish is to have a partner. And I'm over here thinking, like, I know your wish, dude. I know the master of Berserker's wish is you want her. That would complete her wish too as well, because, then you would be her partner. You wish for her to be alive, stay alive, stay there with him. And then boom, everyone wins, right? That's what I would be wishing for. Come on, you look at Berserker, sure, she can't talk, but she's super cute, super adorable, and it's not like she's ugly either. She's not a monster. I don't know why, when the way they showed it in the backstory, the flashback backstory, whatever, of Fran, but when Frankenstein created her, he was like, "You're a monster, what?" And that, of course, is how it's supposed to be when he says that in Frankenstein's story. But I'm over here like, wait, why are you calling her a monster? She doesn't actually really look like a monster besides the horn on her head and everything. Like, other than that, it looks actually like a regular woman. So, I don't know. And if you actually look closely, Frankenstein's got 2 different color eyes, so that's actually pretty nice as well. I was like, oh damn, can we just cut her hair and see more of her eyes, because it's actually pretty cute, so going away from the cute side of Frankenstein, let's go talking about what else happened. Obviously, the other part, the real wish of what Frankenstein's master was of course he wanted to, like, look at some magic records or something. I forget what it was, but in the end it shows that there is compassion with them as well, even though it seems like I thought at first they were the bad side. It's really hard to see which side is good, which side is bad. I'm kind of just saying the good side is the Mage Association, obviously, and these other guys are the bad guys. But when it comes to it, with most of our characters so far, besides the servant, Astaphel's master is obviously just creepy and weird, and then of course Siegfried's master is a complete ass. The brother and sister are not that bad from what we've seen so far. And the brother even would wish that his wish would be, if she ends up dying in this battle, then he would bring her back to life. So he would literally use his wish on her. So that's not that bad, honestly. That's actually really nice, And her wish, it's kind of selfish, but it kind of coincides with how Chiron's is as well, with Chiron wanting to get his immortality back, and of course her wanting to get her legs back, which it makes sense. Of course, her thing kind of like when she was like, I could heal my legs, but I wouldn't be a mage anymore. I'm over here like, me being a mage is probably a big thing, but I'm pretty sure that I'd rather, be able to walk and still be able to live your life not as a mage. But I guess maybe being a mage is that important, and obviously she's willing to willing to risk it all, literally her life in this death battle for, you know, to be able to have her legs working and still be a mage. So I mean, I guess, okay, I guess that's just how it is. But still, I would probably pick, you know, to heal my legs. I would not be a mage anymore, but hey, I can walk. I can, you know, have the rest of my life to do other things besides being a mage. There's other options, you know. But that's her wish. Just gotta let it go, I guess, you know. It's not like Chiron can say anything. His wish is to be, you know, immortal again. So it's kind of the same. Like I said, it coincides and everything. But that was pretty much most of the episode. The very ending as well did show Mordred with a bunch of cute moments as well. I swear they're showing so many cute moments for Frankenstein, Astafel, and just like obviously her as well, Mordred as well. When you first see Mordred, you know, how she acts in the beginning, would you expect her to be rolling on the ground saying, oh no, being alone is lonely? No, that's kind of childish, and it's actually really adorable and cute to see that different side of her, including the part when Cisco was pretty much saying, hey, yes, my king, and called her king. And of course that is what her wish is. She wants to be king. And then she starts blushing, and obviously she's like, don't ever call, you know, say that I'm a woman. But over here, here's her womanly side blushing like crazy when he calls her king. So it's cute to see this different side of Mordred, when normally, you know, Mordred's more, you know, at first when you first met her, you're like, holy shit, she just wants to kill everyone, she wants to beat everyone, she's stronger than everyone kind of thing. But then you start to see this different side of her. It's more playful, more childish, and honestly it's pretty damn adorable. Sorry, I don't know, I can't talk today or something. But yeah, literally, I'm loving Mordred's character, I'm loving Frankenstein's character, and I'm trying to stop myself from liking Astafel's character in a certain way, because that is indeed a trap, you know. But yeah, cute moments with a bunch of the servants, details on a bunch of the servants, crazy ass action scene, introduction to our main character and everything, showing of our other main character, Ruler, a bunch as well. I felt really sorry for Ruler after the battle ended and she went to her suitcase. All her clothes are all destroyed on the ground over there. I'm like, oh man, that's gotta suck, honestly. I wonder what I guess she's gotta go buy clothes, but like, where the hell does, you know, a servant end up gaining money? So, and obviously she's not gonna steal, she's not that kind of person, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But definitely excited to see the next episode, considering the very ending, like I said before, was Spartacus rushing into enemy territory. No one's controlling him, so yeah, that should be pretty exciting to see what they have planned. Will we get another crazy servant versus servant battle? Maybe multiple servants versus multiple servants? Either way, it's probably going to be a pretty awesome episode. Maybe more info on, you know, the red faction side, as we've gotten a lot of info on the black faction side, but we haven't gotten much on the red, including we haven't even seen all the servants of the red faction. So hopefully we see more of that. Hopefully we'll see more of Ruler as well, and maybe more of the homunculus guy as well. But other than that, I loved it. Can't wait to see the next episode. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, feel like, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And as always, guys, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. How did you feel about this episode? Good, bad, however you felt, feel free to comment below. And until next time, guys, see ya.